Once upon a time, there's a little boy named Bill. Bill had big dreams. He wanted to go hiking one day, so he decided to go in the woods in Georgia. He wasn't going to leave the woods until, well, Georgia, when he needed a resupply, but he's going all the way to Maine. The end. Go!
All right, so 2017 AT thru hike, gear video, obligatory gear video. We're going to start off with the stuff that I'm wearing on my feet. Got the Salomon XA3D Pros. I have two pairs of these. Both I've been wearing for a good bit of time, so I'll have another one of the other pairs shipped at about the 500, 600, 700 mile point. Yak tracks if necessary. REI pants. I'll wear these until it starts getting warm enough and then replace them with the Ex Officio convertible short pants. Ex Officio underwear and darn tough thick socks, boot socks. Pretty ubiquitous on the trail to start with, and then I'll go to the thinner pair once it warms up a little bit.
What's wrong with thin pairs in the wintertime?
Nothing.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Because that's my backup is a thin pair.
Oh, okay.
T-shirt will be the Tech Fiber Under Armour T-shirt that I found on the floor of the Bagram Airfield Laundry Facility back in 2009. So if you're missing your shirt, leave me a comment below and I'll send it to you. I've got soft shell Eddie Bauer long sleeve jacket, full zip, hat. Again, right at the right price, so finding it outside my doctor's office in Springfield, Virginia. Fleece gloves, and then Wolfpack North Carolina State Buff. Go pack. I've got the LifeProof Fry phone case, iPhone 6S I haven't put into service yet. Benchmade Griptilian, Garmin Phoenix 3, GPS watch, native sunglasses, and then the REI Traverse Power Lock hiking poles.
True story about the Life Lock. I have a friend named Jeremy that I skydive with, and his phone fell out of his pocket at about 12,000 feet above the ground, landed on the runway, and it was okay in that case.
Nice.
They had to do the find your iPhone thing and walked out there, heard it beeping, and it worked. It wasn't even cracked.
That's awesome. All right, on to what I'm going to stay warm with when necessary. I've got North Face quarter zip fleece, the Marmot 800 fill down puff jacket, dry. I've got Sierra Designs rain jacket, and then extra clothing, my extra pair of darn tough thin socks.
There you go.
For the winter. And then another Tech Fiber t-shirt and a backup set of Ex Officio drawers, and all of that will go in the Sea to Summit 13-liter non-roll seal top bag, and this will help to function as my pillow for my sleep system.
Pillows are a crutch. Real men don't sleep on the trail. I don't know why you're worried about a pillow in a sleep system.
All right, for now, sleeping warm. I've got inside the bag the Teco boot socks, also as an alternate for hiking if necessary. Some thermal underwear from my favorite uncle.
Sam?
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
For the awesome price of absolutely nothing. In fact, I've got so many of these. If you send me a envelope with your address on it, I'll send you some. Gloves, light fleece gloves, a buff, and then merino wool hat. All of that will be on me inside of the Outdoor Vitals Airy 30 ultralight. This is a 3-tier system, or a 3-stage system. It can be used as a regular sleeping bag. It has provisions to be used as an underquilt on a hammock, and then it also can be used as an overquilt, obviously, if you unzip it. But they also make it so that it will zip to any of their other Airy series sleeping bags. They have a 20 degree as well. I went with the 30 because it's a little bit more lightweight, and I see myself being able to use it additionally other than on the trail in the super cold. But then I also have the Outdoor Vitals liner for it to help keep the inside clean. And then if it gets super cold, I have the Sea to Summit Thermalite fleece liner as well, which will give me an extra 15-20 degrees.
What's your total weight on your sleep system there? Do you know?
That's a fantastic question. I can answer that in a couple minutes.
All right. We'll cut that in here in a minute.
But all of that in one Sea to Summit 20 liter. I know there's a lot of people who you know, don't use the stuff sack for their sleep system. I've tried it both ways. I can't say that I'm necessarily a fan of one over the other. Obviously, the other way does save a little bit of time, but I have this roll top just in case I need it for waterproofability. But when I put it in my bag, I don't close it. I don't seal it up tight, so I still get that the ability to stuff it without it holding air. And that's the other thing I like about that Airy 30 is it does compact down really small. Now I did that to show you that all of the clothes that I'm wearing during the day and my backup clothing will all go in here, and this will become my pillow. What I do is I take this piece of 550 through my inflate valve, and then this piece through my deflate valve, and that holds it in place while I'm sleeping, because if you've ever slept with surfaces like this, they slide all over, you wake up without a pillow. So what this does is I close it in there, and that keeps it from going anywhere while I'm asleep.
Good plan. I hadn't seen that.
And sleep pad is the Static 5 Climate Junior. It's a 3/4 length. Weighs just over 2.5 ounces. Extremely light and very durable. I've never found myself to need a full-length sleeping pad, so this was a great way for me to be able to save on some, not only size, but weight. Asshole!
Sorry.
Okay, cook kit. MSR insulated coffee mug. We'll also be using this to, fill out of a stream if I need to. But it works very well, and I also use it to prepare my breakfast in the morning. Coffee, instant breakfast, oatmeal, some Belvita cookies, hot water, stir, 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 ready to go.
So you make sludge for breakfast?
Pretty much, yeah.
Awesome.
Got the Tokes, it's 850 milliliter graduated titanium pot. Took one of the handles off just to try to save a little bit of weight. It's got the lid. It's worked phenomenally for me so far. I don't have a bad thing to say about that.
One question about that?
Go ahead.
Where did it graduate from?
School of Hard Knocks. And then my stove, got the Snow Peak Titanium Light Max. Really great stove, super light. Doesn't have the igniter on it, so I got an MSR igniter and a backup lighter, also to use to start fires, stuff sack, and the Optimus titanium folding spoon, which I've heard people complain about, and I don't know what they're saying because it's never failed on me one time. So I love that thing. Pot scraper, Target, $1.99, bamboo and silicone. So I couldn't pass that up. Weighs virtually nothing, so I'm going with that. Then I've got my Light My Fire salt, pepper, and Sweet Paul's super hot homemade
Death powder.
Death powder, which all of those are in there. Looking forward to using that. And what I did with my windscreen was I modified it yesterday with some JB Weld and some magnets, just to give it a little extra stability. I put my windscreen on, the magnets stick to the canister and provide a little bit more stability if the wind gets too bad. And it seems to have worked pretty well thus far. Water.
Another crutch.
Another crutch. Primary form of purification is going to be UV with the Camelback All Clear. I've had a couple hikers tell me that I'm probably going to get rid of this eventually, but I don't think so because I've used it, and it's 60 seconds to completely drinkable water. I like it a lot. If I do get rid of it, whatever. But I've got a backup Sawyer squeeze with a clean cap for a smart water bottle, and then I bought a 3-liter Hydro Pack Seeker bag for those times when hey, you're hitting a water source, you know, a couple 100 meters or 100 yards before your campsite, and you just want to take some water to cook with and still have plenty of water to drink. So I got one of those. Weighs, I think, an ounce and an
3 liters, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 liters, super light.
So your water carrying capability is approximately 4.5 liters?
Yeah, well, that'll be 3. This isn't quite a liter. This is 3/4 of a liter.
3/4.
And then I will exchange this for a 1 liter bottle. I just don't have one for demonstration purposes at this time.
I see.
Hygiene, toilet paper, trowel, hand sanitizer. What are these called?
Baby wipes?
Baby wipes. Body Glide during the day, Gold Bond at night, some lotion.
For the night.
Meds, blister kit, which is kinesio tape, and benzoin.
You just made that word up.
Benzoin?
That's not a real word.
Toothpaste, obviously, toothbrush, a camp towel, all in a stuff sack with some finger and toenail clippers. Bear bag,
What?
rock bag, and bear line. Pretty self-explanatory there for PCT, AT hang, whatever they call it. The ever ubiquitous Thermalite or Thermarest Z-Seat. When I first started seeing these, I was like, man, what are you going to do with one of those? That's ridiculous. Nobody needs that.
Everything.
I've used this thing 100 times and I haven't even been on the trail yet. So I'm pretty satisfied with this on just test hikes. And then some gloves to protect my hands, and of course the 2017 Northbound AT guide with custom notes in here from Bear Bag himself. I also made a note on 13 February near Buzzard Knob. There was a bear sighting.
Oh, nice.
Mother and cubs. So,
Really? Sure. That's
yeah.
kind of early.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So that's why you're taking that.
That's right. So we've got the Zippo hatchet saw combo. This thing works really, really well. I'll be taking this to build some shelter while I'm out there because I'm not planning on taking a tent or anything to sleep under. So if there isn't a shelter available, I get to a campsite, I'm going to need something to... I'm just kidding. I'm not really taking this.
I know the ultralighters' heads are exploding right now.
All right, Mountain Hardwear Thruway 50 bag. I bought this bag at the Phoenix, Arizona REI a couple of years ago, and man, I don't have a bad thing to say about it. Really, it's an ultralight bag for Mountain Hardwear. It's the lightest bag they've ever produced. It's got plenty of storage on the outside. Obviously, you got a big beaver tail out here. You've got your mesh expandable sides. You've got your cinch straps. It is a roll top bag with no brain, Velcro closure. It has an accessory pouch on the outside, and then the frame obviously is just a soft external frame, or excuse me, internal frame. No real secrets here. The only thing different that I've done to it is I added a Gregory water shield waistband, hip belt basically, because the one that's on it just doesn't have pockets, and I wanted some pockets. So I found one that fit it, and it's worked thus far. I'm expecting to use this bag the whole time, but I'm not against potentially getting another one if I need to, just because I think on a couple test hikes I've discovered that the waistband kind of slips a little bit and doesn't stay tight. So.
It is a Gregory waistband.
Well, no, this is the Mountain Hardwear.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's just the Gregory is just the pad itself.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
And it just attaches right
Okay,
underneath the actual
got it.
Mountain Hardwear one. So, couple features about this bag that I do like. The frame is actually another potential layer of protection from the ground. It's a foam pad that you can use. I've never used it for that purpose, but it is there just in case. And this is where I'll keep my Z-Seat and electronics in the top, which we'll go to now. So electronics, I already showed you my new iPhone. I've got the plug cord to charge my phone. This is a hybrid cord. It's got a cover on it. It also does mini USB, or micro USB, excuse me, for the Phoenix 3 charging base. Anchor, 20,000 milliamp external battery, and a replacement battery for my headlamp. Got the stick pick and phone mount for my iPhone to take pictures on the trekking poles, and then a buddy lent me his Spot Gen 3 tracker.
Well, that guy's stupid. You're probably going to lose it.
I know I'm going to lose that thing. Earphones.
I bet you charged the subscription fee to his credit card too.
Well, in my defense, he said his credit card was no longer any good, which I fully expected.
Yeah, you know.
And then most of that will go in my sunglass case, which has my spare lenses for my sunglasses should I decide to hike at night. And then I've got a 13 watt eScene
Solar panel?
solar panel, and I don't know for sure that I'm going to take this. I might start with it and see how it goes, and then get rid of it if I need to in the first week or so. If I ever even have the occasion to use it, or depending on how well it works. Here in perfect conditions, it works great. It's super thin and wicked light, and it fits in the back of my bag very well, right down in there. So, like I said, it doesn't take up any space per se, and it doesn't really weigh anything, so I may take it, I may not. I haven't decided yet. And then finally, my shelter. I've got the tarp tent, Mo Trail, ultralight hiking tent. It uses 2 trekking poles to set it up. It's all one-piece construction. It doesn't have an internal and then external or rain fly. Uses 4 stakes to set up 2 poles, and weighs 36 ounces.
That's a lot. Even Leonard agrees with me.
36 is a lot?
Yeah.
It's only 2 pounds.
Mine weighs 21.
21 ounces?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but yours is $750.
So?
Well, this was only $230.
Oh, okay.
So I'll take it. I'll take it a couple ounces for that. And then it's got a custom cut sheet that I'll keep. This will also double as a impromptu shelter if I need some rain protection, and then lay it on the floor of the shelters to protect my sleeping pad and sleeping bag, all that sort of stuff. So that's it, I think, for everything that I'll be wearing and using on the Appalachian Trail. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or any way you'd care to ridicule, leave them in the comments. Thanks a lot.
Later, suckers.
Here is everything. Do you think you should be on that side or over here?
Over here for the light.
Okay. Then maybe I should turn it around.
Whatever. Don't make no never mind to me.